My name is Patrick Eck. I'm 28 years old. I was diagnosed when I was 17 with acute lymphocytic leukemia, and it's been over 10 years since I've been a survivor. I was a junior in high school, and at that point in my life, I was really heavy into physical exercise. So I lived pretty healthy, you know. I always tried to eat the right food and ride my bicycle. I started feeling a little bit lethargic at one point, and I started noticing I had lumps kind of underneath my chin. So I went, got my blood drawn. They got me in a room. They did a bone marrow biopsy and a spinal tap. Within a couple hours, I was getting the diagnosis. I really didn't think it was gonna be that, so I didn't really prepare myself for it. But in that split second that it became a reality, I saw my parents react, they started crying, and I just made the decision. Probably the best thing I can do for them and for myself is just be positive and just try and stay positive. So I took every single pill. Anything that the nutritionist had told me to do, I did. If they said drink water, I drank water. If they said stop drinking too much water, I stopped drinking too much water. It was tough, having to lie in bed, not being able to go with my brother to the movies, not being able to go with my buddy to the beach every weekend. I think one of the milestone dates was when I was told, okay, come February, you get to go back to school. It was big for me. Going from spending most of your time in your house and then jumping back into, you're at school and there's 400 kids and the whole high school thing. I think I felt like maybe a little out of place when I first got back. The one thing that helped me get through it was just the unconditional support from everybody that I knew. Even to this day, when I run across people who played small roles, they signed the big card that everybody signed. Even if I come across them today, that bond is still there. Like, hey, I remember all those years ago. Every little bit of that is just so meaningful to me. Because even if I did have to come across the thought, like, wow, what if I don't make it, just to have impacted people in a positive way meant a lot.